All right, man. Let's talk about Brad Holmes, gushing over Brian Branch. Brian Branch obviously was supposed to be a first rounder out of Alabama. I believe his slow 40 time kind of slowed him down. Um, but then again, he is safety. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really understand what people was expecting. Um, but I think at 40, his 40 time alone dropped him to the second round. Um, he ran a 4.58. So um, that's not good. You know. So that's what they probably was looking at. Nah, but he plays safety, so I think he should be good enough. And then he looked like he faster than what he ran, but you got to understand 40's track speed and NFL game day speed is something totally different from each other. He probably never be getting off in a 3-point stand again, bro. Pay just 2-point stances at the most. But he said Detroit Lions general manager Holmes couldn't contain his excitement for second round pick Brian Branch during the team's preseason game alternate broadcast. Um, he said on Tuesday, Detroit posted a 42-minute video highlight the best moments of the alternate broadcast for the preseason against New York Giants. The broadcast was hosted by NFL Network's Peter Schrager, featured a ton of guests, including Glover Quinn, Golden Tate, Darren McCarty, Dave Burkett, Chris Spielman, amongst others. But most notable of all was the guest who kicked off the broadcast line, General Manager Brad Holmes. If you watched live, it was fascinating to hear Brown's commentary, each player that came across the screen. One of the best moments, without a doubt, was Holmes' reaction to when second round pick Brian Branch laid booming hit on Giants receiver Cole Beasley on a tackle for loss. Oh, that's a nice play there, Holmes said. You pretty much seen that all camp. A little later, Schrager asked Holmes to expand on his thoughts on rookie defensive backs' performance in this training camp. You can sense excitement out of the Lions general manager. Quote, "You want me to give you an honest answer? He's been very good," Holmes said with a smile. It goes back to just getting football players. We don't really get caught in the hole. Well, we just signed CJ Gardner Johnson free agent, so we can't get a nickel because we already got that. So let's get another position. Oh, look, man, this guy's a ball player. We had him high up there on the board. We got a striking distance to take him. We took him. The thing about it is because we had CJ Gardner Johnson slated to kind of be at a nickel. We knew Branch was going to be best as nickel. He can play safety as well, but we just like, look, if he finds a role, he finds a role. If he doesn't, then we'll know he'll be a dang good special teams player. But it was pretty evident as soon as we got out there that he meant business. He's making waves, you know. So it's on their page, on the Lions, Detroit Lions YouTube page, and they got the time marks. I'll leave up here. Jalen Rose is on there, Kirk Gibson, Stacey Dales. So a bunch of Detroit legends up there. Shout out to my boy Jalen Rose. And this is what you get when you got somebody with a chip on their shoulder. And honestly, it looked like he gonna push Tracy Walker to the back of the bus. I did a video on it already. I did a video on it already. So apparently he could be pushing Tracy Walker to the back of the bus. And at the end of the day, you just never know as far as you know, you may need somebody. Gardner Johnson almost went down in preseason or training camp. So yeah, so they best see him as a nickel, and the nickel is just another linebacker today. That's all it is. Most of these teams coming out in 3 wide receiver sets, and even the teams that come out, with heavy sets, 2 tight ends or I formation, split back. A lot of these teams are staying in. A lot of these teams are staying in. They're staying in base nickel formations. That's what they stand in. They stand in base nickels formations. So instead of having the 3 linebackers out there, they basically just having the 2. They basically having the 2. So they basically just having the two out there. They basically having the two in the linebacker out there. I mean, in the nickelback. So nickelback is a extra DB, extra linebacker now. It's a very important position. But he might just have finesse his way into being in a safety rotation. And that might just kick if they choose to keep Tracy Walker the whole season. That might just kick that might just kick um Melifanu back to corner, which they needed right now with Emmanuel Mosley gonna be out for extended period of time. So I mean, I think it might work out. I think they might still need to get another corner because Melifanu ain't been healthy this whole career. You can't count on him neither. So I think, switching Melifanu back to corner, going to find another corner. I don't think you can go into the season with undrafted free agent and Chase Lucas as your backup, top two backup corners on the outside. I don't think you could do that. So, just get off bases for a minute. I think I'm playing I'm moving Philip Melifanu back to corner, and I'm going to sign a Byron Jones or another corner, or wait to if somebody get cut or something of that nature. That's kind of how I'm doing it. But with Brian Branch, and maybe they feel like Gardner Johnson can get out there and play corner. Maybe he can. He can get out there and play the outside corner. But I think what you may see is, they might acquire another corner, may move more Melifanu back to corner. That may be what you might get. And that's what need have to happen. You can't go with them two inexperienced corners as your backup corners. Even Will Harris, you can't do it. And expect to be away from Mosey and be a Super Bowl contender. They got to go out there and get them a corner. They got to go get a corner. I think that's imperative. But with Brian Branch, it don't surprise me. It seemed like he was one of the 14 players they had with a first round grade. It just was that Jack Campbell and Jahmyr Gibbs was a little bit higher on that list than he was. That's what it looked like to me. That's what it looked like to me. And that's fine. Definitely is. But let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Like I said, link tree take you everywhere. Just Spotify and Anchor. I keep saying that from other channel. Appreciate y'all. Peace.